Oops. Just realized I had not yet turned on my goofy thingamajig. There we go. Hey, it's my dumb face. Woo! Oh. Well, guys. Anyone who happens upon this, it's time for us to go die. A painful death. And presto, changeo.
Man, I hope that happens early and I don't have to fucking run this.
Oh, unfortunately, it's not. It's gonna happen like the final lap of the race. Oh.
Probably.
And just in time for practice to be over.
Hell yeah. Alright, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Your first time left. One more lap to go. 23.035.
Man, the lap I ran was complete ass. Dang.
Alright, I guess I'll take that. Best I can do.
I think if I can just stay up front, I got a shot. If I can just make the tires last. We'll see. We will see. What shall I say? I think this is a very short pit road, so if you wanted to take tires, you could probably take advantage of it. Man, I mean, the car gets so slow. Like, you can hit those 22s, 23s, but it almost falls off into, like, the 26s by the midpoint of the run. So, you know, might be worth it to take tires midway through the... I don't know, because that final stage will be, what, 30 laps? And 3 of them are probably going to be spin under yellow. So 27, so...
I don't know what steering I need to be on.
Oh, alright. What'd you say, Jose?
I don't know what steering I need to be on.
I'm on,
I feel like you need them.
I'm on 12.
12. Fuck. Okay.
I'm on the default. A lot of these guys are on 8, I think.
I ran 8 for qualifying. I might do 10.
I'm doing 10.
What's your steering offset? What are you gonna do?
I left it at 6.
Leaving it at 6.
I tried putting it in the middle, and it made the end, like, it made parts of the track just impossible to turn. Like, I thought putting it 0 was big braining it, and that was... Oh, it made the entry into the backstretch chicane and turn 1, like, unbearably difficult to corner.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had a 0. I'm turning this thing way too much.
Well, I'm gonna have to look for my warranty for the steering wheel.
What is that?
It's not registering. None of my buttons are working. It's not lighting up or nothing.
What is it?
It's my SnMagic I don't know. It's like it's not connecting for some reason to the
You have the
servo.
adapter for it?
What adapter?
The adapter for the click-in?
Yeah, mine came with the steering wheel, like the quick release.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came with the steering wheel. So I got the GT steering wheel, the circle, and then the Alpha U. But for some reason, it's like it's not connecting. It's not making contact or something. So I'm gonna have to email.
Did you get it new? Did you get it new?
Yeah, brand new. I got it almost a year ago. Oh, I guess it was a year ago. That's when I bought this thing.
Oh, so like you've used it before then?
Well, yeah. I've had it
Okay.
last season and this season and the season before, or halfway the season before.
I was just trying to figure out if it was like it like never worked or if it worked.
No, it just happened just today. I mean, before we started the session, I was practicing a couple hours ago and everything was working fine. I tried resetting. I did an update for it just to see if maybe it was an update issue or there's nothing. Not sure what's going on.
Alright, so basically what I got going on here is all the guys I need to beat are in front of me. So I'm just gonna take it nice and easy here and just hope that they die.
Yep.
And if they don't, they don't. I just get to come back next week and be a fucking pain in everybody's ass like all these other fucking part-timers have been.
Yeah, this is my last race of the season. I'm technically a part-timer.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yep, I'm going to the booth after this.
Well, you didn't start out as a part-timer.
Car on your right. Clear on
The
the
intention was to run the full season, and then what happened was
Oh.
it didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, some things happen.
I saw that.
I saw him get loose, and I followed him. God, these guys are really loose off the corners.
Yeah.
Like, they've got to make a mistake. Like, they have to.
Oh, that's on. I'm gonna take it nice and slow.
Oh, cut the course.
23.877.
Ooh.
Oh, got in the grass just a little bit.
Oh, that's too much. Maybe not. Actually, that's perfect.
Yeah, Jordan, you're super fast.
Well, we're not bad. Oh, that's a wall.
23.413. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm not done. No.
Oh god, this thing is about to start for real, isn't it?
I'm not done.
Sorry, sorry I am. But it was only 30 seconds.
5 more minutes, please.
You guys get it in? Damn.
Shit.
Okay. Here we go. Time to die.
Terrible.
Okay, first.
Alright, man, we got a lineup on the left side here. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. The road is closed. The estimated SOS is 3,015.
I get to start in front of Smitty, so I'm definitely
It's
getting
competitive
killed
out
in turn
there.
1.
Head down, stay sharp.
Mic check. Mic check.
Oh yeah, you're dying.
Brian, will you go get me a bottle of water?
We can hear you, John.
Why is my push to talk?
Thanks, guys. It's really hot in here.
My push to talk ain't working. What the
Additional
fuck?
sets of tires for this race.
Yeah, I had to
Move
switch mine.
and have a good run. Still waiting on 2
Like, I
cars to
checked the
agree.
button and it works. It's a different wheel even.
It works.
Than last week.
Mine works.
I meant like for the sim.
Since it was just gonna be you and me in there, Brendan, I didn't want to go in there.
That's fine. I figured. I didn't know
I mean-
Tom wasn't gonna show up.
Yeah, no, he's somewhere.
Oh.
He's like on some trip or something.
It's a 00.
Spiritual journey.
Exactly.
I'm surprised it makes us go around the whole track. Think someone spins out right here on the pace lap?
Yeah. No, pace lap? Oh, I was gonna say turn 1, yeah.
Trying to get my
Honest-
way up.
Oh, you're good. I just don't want to get killed by Smitty, but I think it's gonna happen because he's a jackass and a terrible driver. And has no brain cells.
Do I have to beat Matthew Gale? Is that who I have to beat? I have to beat Matthew Gale, Berg,
And Tom, but he's
Josh
and then
Taylor.
yeah, Taylor's 8th in the standings, but the 11 points over Berg and 11 over Gale, and then 19 over you. Next person is Jurgen Speyer, who's plus 13, and Cocker plus 17, Allen plus 20, Hamilton plus 31, and then me plus 37. Falker and Poopy are pretty much locked in. I mean, they don't. I mean, just starting the race, like, they get locked in, I think, because how many points they have, how few of drivers there are in the race. So yeah.
You guys aren't like taking tires, right? Or fuel,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I would want fuel just because of how tight the thing gets.
tight. I can't
mean, no
even
tires.
drive it.
On your pit stops, no tires, just fuel.
No,
Well, I
we're
guess
taking
doing
tires.
Hager.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
definitely
tires.
taking tires.
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
in
taking
this
tires. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you
Never
take
mind.
tires. And
If you don't take tires, then
your car.
you're gonna have a bad time.
We're not in the next gen.
You can
Yeah, I
try it.
forgot.
Yeah, report back to us.
Will do.
They'll touch the gas and spin out.
Experimenting for next year.
I mean, might as well.
Well, I don't want to be in these cars next year.
No, we're definitely not good. Just
Get ready.
honestly, the stupid netcode alone. I think the cars are fun otherwise. It's just
Alright, man.
You know, netcode has nothing to do with cars; it has to do with tracks, right?
no, my God, I don't know.
Green, green, green.
Oh, okay.
Oh god. Oh boy.
I was not expecting that.
Wow.
At least I should separate the
Oh.
field a little bit, hopefully.
Not back here.
I'm behind you.
All clear.
Oh my God, there's a bump right there, and I got loose.
loose there. Oh. I got Opliger all over my ass.
Oh shit. Oh, Bridgman, goddamn.
Oh. Tight.
Is that guy falling off your back bumper, Brennan?
No, he's kind of staying there. Oh. Some of these corners, I touch the brake and it gets fucking uncontrollable. A decent brake bias.
Take it inside here, Brody. Going to scan.
All clear, all clear.
You got it, go.
Thanks. Someone's calling me. Fucking stop buzzing, watch.
7, 9.
I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty for that.
For what?
He cut one of the corners
Who
in the
did?
front. The 93, but Berg. Like I'm surprised it just like he went all 4 tires off the last chicane part.
I mean, I could have gave him a penalty, but just if you just slow down over time, like it's still, you just have to. You could technically serve the penalties like over time of the lap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, you don't do it enough, you get, you know, penalized like a lap or something.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh. Oh my god, I get right behind him and it just... I don't understand why this thing is so freaking aerotight.
You guys go down there first and then 2 chicanes.
The backstretch one I do.
I've been trying to avoid go down the first any other corners.
Oh,
Gotta
I've
be
been
easy
keeping
on
it
that throttle.
back in.
Yeah, I'm stuck all the way around the track at the minimum right now. Oh, what a good.
Gosh, dang it!
Damn it.
Did you get a penalty there?
Yeah, I had to slow down a little bit. But I was trying to adjust my brakes and I just completely missed the corner. Like an idiot.
I'm gonna try to learn from Gallagher here.
The leader just did a 24.208, 24.458.
only 2/10 off the leader.
Oh wow. What was that? Following Brody did help. I cannot get it to turn coming back onto the track. Turn 1.
Yeah, it sucks.
God, it is... Front stretch chicane is very difficult if you're directly behind someone.
Yeah, I begin tight there. Right? Get a little tight.
I mean, and you can't see it, so...
Right. Come on, 40. I'm like way faster than you.
I mean, I'm a little better than Luke Allen, but not enough that I can really challenge him.
Move him.
I'm about to.
Oh, come on, car.
You're losing on the car in front.
Yes, I know I'm losing on the car in front. Thank you.
6 seconds.
Oh, I missed the backstretch chicane.
25.962. .802.
Is everybody getting loose?
I mean, a little under throttle, but more tight than anything. God, I cannot. I can't make the front stretch chicane at all.
5.89. Alright, man, caution is
Oh,
out.
that's
Caution
good.
is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Head to the 7 car.
Just realized stage, because we have to go all the way around, that's 1 lap, so yeah, stage 2 is going to be really fucking short. Probably should have added a few laps to it.
Head to the 7 car.
I think we did that at Road America.
I found
The
20th.
7 car.
Damn.
What happened?
So-
Just garbage. I'm not a big fan of this track.
I'm surprised no one, like, there wasn't like a big crash or anything like that. Doesn't even look like that many people even had issues.
Well, people have been practicing all week because they got nothing better to do, so what do you expect?
Yeah. He's probably gonna win unless he crashes. There's an incident behind. What?
Yeah, I got hit.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Pay attention, guys.
Who was it? The 81?
I think so.
Oh my god. Jesus. That's
I
on
keep to
brand.
say who was it, but you know I can't.
Did you make damage on my rear?
Make damage.
Did you?
Did you make damage?
What?
There it is.
Oh shit.
And just doesn't even care. He's like, ah, what you gonna do, huh? Oh. Oh, man.
How bad
Damage
is
right
it?
in the middle. Right in the
Oh,
middle of
my-
your back bumper.
Is it
Your
affecting the
spoiler's
spoiler?
straight. No,
You
your
backed up
spoiler's
into a
straight.
pole. That's what it looks like.
Thank you.
Could that be the race?
Can't tell if I'm locking my front or rears.
You're locking all of them up. That's probably what you're doing.
all of them. Can't do that.
I mean, it's iRacing. It's almost always the fronts. You have to really be aggressive with the rears to lock them up.
Pack this thing full of fuel.
Is anyone gonna be crazy here?
Oh,
Yep.
someone stayed out.
Hopplager.
Me.
I was gonna do it if I could lead a lap, but I'm not gonna do it now. I only like just get that extra point for safeguarding for later, just in case something crazy happens.
The pit box in 10,
Oh, I passed my. Oh wait, where's my box at? I don't even know where it's at.
2,
There it is.
1.
I forgot where I qualified and how far down it would be.
I'm gonna have to get out of my box pretty quick because I'm pretty sure I drove through like 4 boxes.
So 4 guys stayed out: the 20, 93, 67, and 3.
Oh god.
Fun.
Let that
Oh
go.
god, that's who that was.
Line up single file.
Maybe did Bridgman gain a bunch of spots on pit road, or is he up in the front of it?
No, he was back here with me.
Wait, what place were you guys in?
I'm 17.
Oh, then
I'm
he must-
behind Jose now.
Oh damn, Bridgman gained a bunch of spots.
Maybe he took
went from-
fuel only
He's in front of me now.
or tires
yeah,
only.
he's behind me, so like I was
fuels
12th
only.
and he's behind me.
He just took gas. Oh
God.
I don't know.
What an
I
idiot.
did he only do gas?
Probably.
I don't know. He's in front of me.
I mean, we'll see when we cross the line. So the stage is only gonna be 6 laps. I wish we could go green this lap, honestly. But because then that'd be at least 7 laps to be something. That means the final stage is gonna be 26 laps, which is a decent run.
Tell them to change it.
No, it's
God, this is about to be a mess. I kind of wish I
Yeah,
would have
it
stayed
is.
out now. Then I could have been ahead of.
like I said, I was gonna do it if everyone ahead of me pitted, which would have been the top 11. Because I would have just took it easy, probably let everybody go without a fight, just so I could get the lap led. Honestly. Damn. Okay, let's look at these tires. Oh yeah, rears were not good.
Oh, yeah. Let's
My
look at
tires
the-
are actually not
Dude, these
terrible.
They don't even make any sense. So my lefts are 87.91, and then my rights are 95.90. Like.
Yep.
That's where I am. Except my left front's 89.
That's 86.90 and 93.90.
90, 90, 95, 89.
But I was just going so fast that I was wearing more tire.
Yeah.
Just hauling
Yeah,
out
I'm
here.
going slow as shit.
I'm not using enough.
Man, that stage went by quick though. I think so. Obviously, this next one's gonna go by quick.
I got you.
God, I wish it were the race. I just wish that would have been the end.
It's just a 10
take-
lap race.
I'd take my 6th and go home.
I mean, I'd take a 12th and go home, honestly. let's see here. Must be
All right,
something.
man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, we got a line up
Yeah, I
on the
get to
left
follow
side here.
Falcon.
0.927.
Okay.
I lost. Oh, that's right, because Cunningham stayed out and he was behind me.
Don't worry, Brendan.
Yeah,
I won't kill
Bridgman.
you.
Yeah, Bridgman had a 9.8 second pit stop, so he definitely did fuel only, or at least 2 tires at the most. Thank God the 81's all the way in the back. So I think one of them are probably gonna like get loose. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, I think they're just gonna
see
be. I think they're
Jordan.
just gonna be slow, and they're gonna get punted in the middle of a corner. In one of these,
so.
like, yeah, in one of these like double apex turns that's in the infield. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, hopefully, if it does happen, it happens right here, so they go way off track. Because
They'll hit
It'll-
turn
It'll-
1 and then just keep going.
It'll happen right here where we go through a freaking tunnel of love.
yeah. Or it'll happen exiting this corner, then you're just full throttle. Oh shit! Blind corner, completely blind.
Roadblock.
I mean, turn off. What is it? Turn 4. That second right-hander on the infield. That one would be not good because there's literally nowhere to go.
Oh yeah, right where it's like just wall on each side.
I mean, the left side you got a little bit of grass. The wall.
We had a wreck there once. I think it was in Shake and Bake, where
I mean,
it just blocked the whole field.
we haven't. I don't think we've raced here at all, and on iRacing.
Yeah, we raced in the Cup Series. We raced in
Yeah,
Next
we
Gens
did.
here.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
What was that, like season 2 or something?
It was
Well,
yes, or season
wasn't
3.
last year.
It was last. It was season 3 because it was Wisdom
That was
who
last year.
dog walked us, and then I
thought we did it
finished
season
behind.
1, or no? What-
No,
In the
nah,
full season? Didn't we do it in the full season?
Fucking
maybe
I thought
maybe we did. I don't know.
I mean,
think
we could find out later.
Because when we did the whole season, I thought we did the road course here. I might be thinking of another league. I don't know.
Imagine if we did the Chicago Street course.
I mean, let's do it.
I don't even own the track. I had to buy it. Okay, so I'm starting where I started the race. If I could just be 13th, like 11th to 14th all race, I'm happy. Like, that's honestly a clean day.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
Should be enough points, no problem.
Just remember the start here.
Yeah, this is gonna be weird.
Green, green, green.
Why can't we just go down the damn front stretch like normal?
Oh,
0.915 are on your right. 53.89.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Still there. Keep left.
Scared the fuck out of me.
oh shit, Ken!
Oh, J-Mac!
Oh.
Oh, J-Mac!
Oh!
That's gonna be a caution. Maybe, maybe not.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear on the left. 2 wide there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Caution.
God Almighty!
Line up single file.
Yep.
Looks like you're
I had nowhere to go. I had no idea where he was at.
I'm-
See Jordan.
I cannot believe how loose that got because I was not on the.
That happened to me on the start of the race, like that bump right there. As soon as you get straight, I was on the gas when I got loose.
That sucks. God.
I got wheel damage.
Damn part-timers.
Is that stage or is there a 1-lap shootout?
1-lap shoot up. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy if the caution comes out and people say the 3 points because we're just coasting around the whole stage.
God. I'm just bouncing off the wall here.
92 car.
You're getting your feet out, don't worry.
I mean, honestly, someone, I can't tell them because my fucking thing.
Not the stage.
Not the stage. What do you want me to tell him?
I say tell my thing ain't working, then if they want to shorten it, they can shorten it by 1 lap.
Book said if you guys want to shorten it by 1 lap, you're more than welcome to.
It's the 92
Like,
car.
I don't know why my fucking push talk ain't
I have
working.
to slow down and give up the time gain.
His push talk is not working, so the race control, if you want to shorten it 1 lap, you're good to go.
I don't think they'll be able to do it until after pit stop, so.
We'll shorten it by 1 lap when it hits 2 degrees.
Or tell them to do
Okay.
it. Tell them to do it like right before that.
Who'd that kill?
No, wait.
Oh,
People have
Mike.
to pit here.
Okay.
No, yeah, like
Book said if you could do it before that.
right before, like
Right
when the
before
chicane.
that.
3, 2, 1.
Like we should pit, and then
We can repair most of the damage.
Jordan, I didn't want to talk to you under these circumstances, but how's the damage looking for you?
Oh, we're toast. We're absolutely totaled. She's done. I don't know. That's frustrating. We were just riding and honestly didn't even get into the corner too hard. Didn't put too much throttle into it. She just spun on it. So that's disappointing. Obviously, apologies to everybody involved, but yeah, it's just. You make the call when. I mean, I don't even have steering input into it, and I'm going straight, and yeah, it hits that bump, and it just lost it, and.
Really sorry to see, but if the damage is too bad, you know you got a place up here in the booth if you feel like it. So hopefully we'll see you back on track, but if not,
It'll be about 13 minutes, so you know, if you want me to hang out, I can.
That's up to you. Come on out if you want.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. We're pretty hurt.
Man, tough break. These guys have been running so good tonight. Matthew Opliger still in the lead. Jordan McGraw gonna hang out, trying to fix the damage out there. A couple of people were cheering for you, so maybe
Well,
we'll see
I'll
you
let
back
them
out
down.
there and win a few.
It's just embarrassing. I don't, you know, freaking self-spin in front of the field on a restart is ridiculous, but yeah, it happens.
Turn 1 is chaos. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because we all made it through there I mean, there really weren't any issues for anybody at all, and then, you know, we get to the second stage and suddenly the car has zero grip for no reason, so I don't know, but it is what it is.
Yeah, tough break for sure. Connor Cunningham, he's gonna go into pit lane. John Honeycutt, a couple of takers.
Yeah, John was one of the direct guys that slammed into me pretty good. I think he broke one of my wheels. He had nowhere to go. Yeah, Micah, which that really hurts for him. I mean, it's a playoff driver. You don't want to cause a wreck that screws one of them over, but it
Frustrated Jordan McGraw out here. Maddie says if it makes you feel better, J-Mac, you did better at the Roval than I do.
I mean, we had good pace. I mean, I was looking forward to that final stage because I felt like, I mean, I had good long run speed, just taking it easy. I was trying to get past Luke Allen the whole run, and I was kind of stuck behind him, and then made one mistake in the front stretch, and kind of just decided to just pace it home there for the end of the stage, and yeah, just everything went sideways.
Looks like the pace car lights are out. These guys could possibly go green this time around. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, they're
showing Jarrett Cardwell in the lead, but he is currently sitting on pit road here.
Yeah, they were talking about taking a lap off of this yellow flag here. So thankfully these guys will be going green here, and we'll have a little bit of action. But I don't know how that no tire strategy was going to work. I think that's why a lot of guys were pushing there, because they wanted to get past these dudes on the older tires, and I guess I kind of got sucked into it and then made a mistake. But hey, that's something to look for here on this restart. The 4 of Anasagak has already made it up to the second row, so you just got to get around these 3 here, and he'll have clean sailing like he did in the first stage.
Yeah, he's had a really strong car out here. I know Matthew Opliger is looking to try to keep the lead as he moved out front after not pitting that first time. We'll see. Joe Berg is going to be in second, Matthew Gale in third, and then Justin, who we just spoke about, he's going to be starting in 5th. He's going to be on a tear trying to get through this field and get out to the front. We'll see how that pays off for him and how soon, if at all, that he can make it out front. Here they come around the last part of the oval, turn 4. We're going to have a chicane, and we'll go back to green. A couple of drivers still on pit road. Go up to our front. We will restart on that 20 machine. A lot of playoff drivers out front here. You see them in that light blue.
Green flag, green flag.
Such a crazy place to restart, I'll tell you, man.
Yeah, it's
Here
a
we go,
very
nice
awkward
restart.
place.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of drivers take it pretty easy through there. We're going into turn 1. This is where it gets pretty sketchy. I mean, all throughout the track, you get on the throttle, you just have to baby the throttle so much these cars just want to lose it. So far, these guys are fine, going single file for the most part through the corner. Matthew Opliger still in the lead. Joe Berg out here in second. So far, a great run. Justin Anisagak already out here. P3 going through the field. Matthew Gale in 4th. Jimmy Cocker going to round out the top 5.
Yeah, what?
Jurgensmeyer in 6th. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, one thing I have noticed is that it is really tough to pass. It's very, very difficult. It feels like there is a lot of dirty air, a lot of lack of downforce. So that's something that a lot of these drivers, I think that's what like Opliger and Berg were planning on. And Anasagak, who has been the class of the field, has not been able to get around these guys. And you see Berg trying to get that throttle down, not able to do so. Able to make a nice save, but he's going to lose 4 spots there before it's all said and done, and they get back around to the start-finish line. Oh, Opliger is going to pass, or Opliger is going to pit, so he is going to try to cycle around to the front at the end of this stage, because I think he's planning on a lot of these guys pitting, and I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, very interesting call. So he's trying to make it so he is going to be the first out after the stage caution, and he's hoping everyone else goes in. See if his strategy pays off, but Justin goes right to the lead. Jordan, you talked about difficult to pass. What do you say is going to be the best place to make a pass?
The backstretch chicane seems to be a really good spot to outbrake somebody, get alongside of them. You can't really go through there side by side, so it's a very ambitious move to try to defend, especially if, you know, they make a really nice lunge on you. So I think that's going to be your real best place to pass. You can maybe knife underneath somebody through some of those double apex corners in the infield, but that's asking a lot out of the car and out of yourself. So I think right here, as the corner, as Anasagak and Cocker are navigating that backstretch chicane, under braking there is probably your best opportunity to pass.
Man, what a great pass by Brody Falliker. I mean, he just made up some time heading into that chicane, right where Jordan said is a good place to pass. He full sent it in there, just hopped the turtles, went right by Matthew Gale, I do believe, and he gained 2 spots on that, sitting P5, so great job on his end. Justin Anisagak still in first. Jimmy Cocker out there in second, directly behind. Anything can happen. I mean, a lot of this, Jordan, I was talking to some drivers, is you're just waiting for someone to make a mistake, because it is so difficult to pass, and you don't want to ruin your car. How much do you agree with just waiting for someone to mess up? I
mean, that's almost kind of what you're locked into, because yeah, you can be stuck there. As you see a Cocker gets in there, gets that curb, and that is not a place that you want to hit the curbs. Gets in there just a little deep. Now he's side by side with Jurgensmeyer, but Jurgensmeyer not going to be able to complete that pass. We'll see if he's close enough to try to outbrake Jimmy Cocker into the backstretch chicane. But yeah, that's I mean, if you're equal on speed with somebody, and you're not, they're equal or beating you into the backstretch chicane, you're kind of stuck behind them until they make a noticeable mistake that you can capitalize on.
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan Jurgensmeyer's getting a little antsy. He's trying to put the pressure on Jimmy to mess up. He wants to make his way by him. Doesn't want to make any contact with him to ruin his car, but you can tell he's got a lot of speed, and he wants by Jimmy Cocker right now. We'll see if he can't make it happen, but man, take a look at these guys as they jump those curbs. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer just all over the wheel trying to keep this car steady. Absolutely insane. Great job.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is
All right,
out.
that's going to be the end of stage 2 as these guys making their way on through. 2 stages complete here. Our top 10 is going to be Justin Anasagak as he leads the field into the second stage, going into stage 3. Jimmy Cocker second, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer third, Joe Berg fourth, Brody Falliker, our biggest mover of the night, up 15 spots. He sits P5. Luke Allen 6th, Matthew Gale 7th, Francis Hamilton 8th, Josh Taylor 9th, and Brendan Book gonna get that final bonus point for finishing in the top 10.
Yeah, that strategy ended up working out for drivers like Matthew Gale, who stayed out. Joseph Berg was able to hold on to 4th spot, even with that big moment he had on the backstretch. He was able to hang on to the 4th position. So that strategy ended up paying off. We'll see how this works out for Opliger, because I imagine these guys, even with 4 green flag laps, there is a serious fall off with this tire wear, with the lap times that occurs. So I think you're going to want to get the fresh tires, but we'll see. I mean, we just saw a bunch of drivers able to maintain their track position, so maybe an Asagak, Cocker, or Jurgensmeyer saw that. And if they have the fuel, if they save the fuel, because it's right on the number, it's about 33, 34 laps you can get. And so with all of the caution laps we've had, maybe they can stretch the fuel, but they're going to have to come in for at least that.
Well, let's talk to Joe Berg. We see him in the booth here. Well, we did see him in the booth. Let's see if we can get him. Where'd he go? I lost Joe Berg. Gordon, help me out. Where did he go? Where did I take him to?
Where did you take him to?
I don't know. I sent him to the booth, but he's not there. All right, we were going to talk to Joe Berg.
Oh, I don't know where he is. Oh, you put him in the wrong booth.
What booth?
You put him in the broadcast booth for the multi-series.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take him to a different booth. Can we get him out there? Gosh.
There we go.
Joe, it's Eliza in the booth. How you doing out there?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. We see your strategy is paying off so far. What's your plan going into this next stage here?
Not much of a plan. I just try not to wreck the car, bring it home in one piece, and see where the points lay down at the end of the day.
Do you think we're going in and taking some tires, or are we? Yeah, I can't see any other way.
It's a questionable choice right now. I'm not sure yet. I still got a little bit of time to decide, but we'll see.
Right.
It'll be a last-second choice, that's for sure.
Fair enough. Well, I'm sure you want to communicate with your team about that. Which team were you in? And I'll put you out there.
FIWD.
All right. Well, good luck out there. I hope you have a fantastic finish.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right. I think we put him back here in the correct chat. We have so many booths out there, but man, oh man. Joe having a great night. Great to see him out there doing so well, and he's going to have a little bit of team communication. See what they're going to do as he possibly goes in, but Justin Anasagak going to lead the field here, possibly into pit lane. Find out. Maddie, he didn't want my booth curse, but apparently I was stubborn. I was going to give it to him anyway, and hopefully not. Hopefully not. I would love to see Joe Berg out here in the top 3. Justin Anasagak. Jordan, he stays out. Everyone else goes in except for Josh Taylor.
I kind of figured with the caution, which, came out, I kind of figured that might be in play. If that entire thing goes green, I think you see everyone come in there, but it really seems like the fewer yellow flag laps really were, or the addition of yellow flag laps and the fewer green flag laps, that was a key to these guys to come on in, or to stay out, I should say. It's because the tires not that bad. They're gonna have to maintain the first couple of laps, but otherwise, I think they'll be all right.
Man, I'm a little worried for Justin. I feel like he's pretty tough on those tires. He's a fast, aggressive driver. We'll see what happens with it, but yeah, he may be just fine. Josh Taylor also stayed out. Connor Cunningham, I don't think he went in either. So
Yeah, there are 5 drivers that stayed out.
Oh, okay. Matthew Opliger included, huh?
Yeah, Upliger. It looks like that's an interesting. Maybe another thing that I was thinking about is that with the tire wear, what it is, maybe some of these drivers are going to. You don't need fuel, but maybe they're going to cut that third stage in half. It's a very short pit road, so not a lot of time spent there. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, a lot of strategies in play here. I know, Evan, no booth jinx. I hate it when it happens, and I'll tell you what, it happens. It is no joke. And some of these guys, I really want to talk to them, but I'm like, I don't want to give the booth purse out here, so. We brought Joe in, but hopefully it's good. Jordan, have you checked how many minutes you got left?
I am actually out on the racetrack right now.
Are you? Do you want me to put you back in team?
Not right now. Well, I'll be an on-track advisor or something. We'll see.
You just yell at
yeah,
me.
because I'm about to come in. Yeah, I'll mute and I'll yell at you when something crazy happens in front of me.
Fair enough. Sean, I see you out there. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Aw, man, these guys. Right, we've had a lot of craziness going on here. A lot of different strategies. I'm very interested to see how it plays out. You can see the stint length here. Some of these drivers, 10-lap-old tires, or possibly fuel. You know, just depends on what they took. Some 4 laps. Opliger is one of them. Smith, 6 laps. And Joe Berg, who hasn't gone in at all. Unless he did just go in. He might have just gone in.
5, 3, 2.
All right, we're gonna have to check
Right here.
the pace car here, see what's going on. The lights are out, so they will go back green this time around. Coming to lap 25 of 50. It is half over. Coming up to half over, I should say.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Evan, we're not quite there, but we're getting there. These pace laps take a while for these road courses, I'm telling you. Gives these guys some time to eitherly, what is that? Either prepare mentally.
That's a beautiful Frozenism.
You love it, don't you? Yeah, either prepare mentally for this restart or kind of mess with them a little bit.
Sources say the 16
All right, let's go on board with Justin Inisagak. Take a look, rear view, see what's going on. We're going to have Josh Taylor to his outside. Connor Cunningham directly behind him in that new 3 paint scheme. Matthew Opliger right there. Going to go around the first oval section as we head to our first chicane.
Hey, can I get an EOL?
You can see the banking coming up on Charlotte. I love Charlotte. The Roval's pretty cool too. Don't ask me. I think it was like either and mentally put together. You know, it is what it is.
I don't know if there's a point of it, but I see people behind me on the relatives.
Evan, I wanted to go green too. That's okay. 19 positions gained for Connor Cunningham. Brody Falliker was our biggest mover. It's going to be Connor Cunningham at the moment with 19 spots gained.
Go to the end of the longest line.
Brody Falliker, 11 spots gained for him.
The yellow flag came out.
Words are hard, you know? It happens. It happens.
Say you cut the course. You have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Guys, through the first chicane, coming around the 3 and 4. And we'll head to the final chicane as we go back to green.
Jordan, I have to be in front of you, I guess.
Get ready.
Indeed, yes.
They say you cut the course. You have to slow down and give up the time gained.
A blimp view of our field. 2 wide all the way through, and then that lone line gonna have a couple of drivers. 23 drivers still out there. Jordan McGraw still out once again. Here we go. Back to green, Justin Inisagak, a great start. Matthew Opliger all over Justin, getting really upset in that car. Very, very loose, but he's still off and running. I want to go back on the blimp, but we have a car around. That is going to be the 00. That's going to be Jonathan Jurgens. Well, not Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Who is that going to be? Forrest Smith.
That was Forrest Smith in the 81, yes. There was single car wreck somehow through there. I don't know how, but...
He spun around and went into the pit section of it, so it didn't affect anyone, just himself.
Very lucky for the field. Very lucky for himself.
Yeah, I agree. I know he's not too happy about that, but here we go. Lap 26. Justin Inisagak. A nice little lead out here. Just under a second, Matthew Opliger, who just was on a tear on this restart, got very loose trying to get around a couple of cars. He sits P2. Josh Taylor, he's going to be third up 5 spots. Jimmy Cocker, he's been in the top 3-4 this entire race. Currently sits 4th. And Joe Berg, who we spoke to, knock on wood, he's doing still phenomenal out here in the top 5. Hunter Cunningham, 6. Brody Falker looked a little loose trying to get through this chicane here. Get through this camera.
A surprisingly clean restart there. Very, very clean, minus the one incident that we had.
It was very clean, and I told everyone that was probably our first.
Oh, and we had another incident. I don't know who it is, but somebody in the back spun.
Joseph Turley is showing possibly went off track. We see him currently sitting in the grass. He's P22nd. Still has yet to come back on. He's got a lot of damage to that left front, but he is back on the track. No need for a caution, but he is absolutely damaged and hurting. Back to our leaders, Justin Inisagak. I know a lot of you guys rooting for this guy right here on that 4 machine. Our current points leader, he was 57 points above the cutoff heading into this race. No problem to make the final 8. Man, oh man. You can see that car jumping those turtles. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's where the speed is hitting those turtles just right. Being very aggressive with them.
Is there such thing
as
being too aggressive?
Boy.
Oh, Lord.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yep, there's a wreck.
Matthew Gale, looks like our Cookie Monster machine. Let's take a look, see what happened here. Looks like it might be heading into turn 1. They were 3 wide, headed into turn 1. Matthew Gale around.
That is ambitious.
How in the world did everyone get through that? Cars going absolutely slideways. Phenomenal job by these drivers.
I also went for a small spin to not kill poor Mike Allard for the 2nd time in this race.
24 laps to go. We are in the final stage. We're going into the next chicane as we head into 3 and 4. The oval part 3 and 4, I should say. I know, Evan, not the Cookie Monster, Maddie says. Matthew Opliger just,
he bit off more than he should chew.
Gone.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
We're in your cutoff. Don't mess yourself up. You can see that machine. Still a little bit of damage on Jordan McGraw on that front.
Yeah, I just got some because Dylan, I was behind him and he went into the quarter way slower than...
Sorry, Jordan. I was just trying to get in front of me.
On board Turley, another wreck for him, and he is already on pit lane, and it looks like out of the race. Unfortunate for him, but we're still off and moving. Justin Inisagak still in the lead. Matthew Opliger in 2nd. just over a second behind. Jimmy Cocker third. I'm telling you, he's been in the top 3 this entire time. Is very strong road racer. We saw him so great at the ovals. Very, very consistent driver, but really improved on these road courses.
Yeah, Cocker's really, really good at the long run, I feel like. But we'll see if he has the pace to get around a NASCAR, but it's going to be a knockout, drag-out battle between those two.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got an average road course finish of 4th. Currently sits 3rd. Josh Taylor in 4th. Joe Berg. No curse yet. I don't even want to say anything, but here he is, P5, and he's got a lot of traffic around him. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer behind him. Man, 42 hard into the wall. Brody Falliker. Too wide as they enter turn 1 on this road course.
And one thing I have noticed is the damage, much like Road America, it feels a little accentuated, a little multiplied. Like, it doesn't take a very hard hit to really hurt the car here.
See if we see any damage. I mean, it looked like a hard hit. His car bounced off of the wall. I somehow don't see any damage unless it was somebody else who hit the wall, but very interesting. Brody sits P8 up 12 spots from where he started, that 3 machine. That's gonna be Connor Cunningham directly in front of him. I know, Maddie. He's gonna booth curse himself. I think that would be a first. 22 laps to go. Justin still out here, out front. I mean, he has just proven he is so incredibly consistent. He has so many poles out here. His best lap, a 122.6. His last lap, a 122 or 123.3. Through the field here, Joe Berg 5th. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer sitting P6. What happened since you've been gone? Chloe, what hasn't happened? Jonathan Jurgensmeyer keeps glitching in and out. Seen a lot of him this season. Kind of interesting. Brody Falliker 7th. Connor Cunningham 8th. We've had a couple of drivers. Bennett out in turn 1. Around the left-hander corner, trying to throttle that up.
I feel attacked right now.
Jordan may or may not have been one of them, so he's in the booth as he's actually out on track.
The very first ever yellow flag on a road course in shake and bake history, and I am the cause of it. It's just add on to all of the embarrassment of this season.
Oh, good times, good times. John Honeycutt sitting 12th. Brendan Book 13th, right exactly where he started, has not gained or lost a spot. Jose Ruiz up 4 spots, sitting P14th. Andrew Sanford 15th, and I just see Jonathan Jurgensmeyer glitching in and out here. Philip Bridgman, Jarrett Cardwell 16th, Philip 17th. Forrest Smith, we saw him lose it. Turn 1, you see some damage on that left front. He somehow spun it inside of a pit entrance or part of pit road, so no damage to any other car. Kind of incredible. Micah Allard, 19th. Involved in an earlier incident with Jordan McGraw. Matthew Gale, 20th, and Kevin Dalator, 21st. Chloe, I hate to hear that. I would never be able to sleep with one of those.
I'm paying this time.
I don't know how you do it.
Okay, some drivers are coming in. Heard Justin Anasagak saying he is going to pit this time, so that is the plan: is to take tires during this final stage. You could definitely make it on fuel, but these drivers obviously all opting to get some fresh rubber at some point.
All right, you heard it from Jordan. That is our leader, Justin Anasagak. He is planning on making an entry into pit lane very shortly, I would imagine. Matthew Opliger. Yeah, here we go. Justin Anasagak is in. Matthew Opliger is our new leader. We're going to have Jimmy Cocker in second. Will we get any other takers? Josh Taylor 4th. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Take a look at this group right here. A lot of drivers so close. Brody Falliker just absolutely that front end of that car on that left side just up in the air as he goes over those turtles. Very aggressive through those chicanes. Justin Anasagak currently sitting 12th as these drivers are going around and still falling.
24.626.
On board with Matthew Opliger. Coming around the oval section here. Gonna hit right next to that inside wall. Hug it down low, then bring it up high. Around marker number 5, probably woe it down to make this first chicane.
Or on your right. All clear, all clear.
You have to be so gentle on the throttle, gentle on the brakes. If you have that brake bias down to, man, he gets so close to that inside wall. I thought he was going to take it out. But you have to make sure that that brake bias is not going to put you in danger of spinning that car when you put on the brakes. Talked about some strategies with that, changing it throughout the race, and that was Jordan McGraw that was doing that, as we talked about. Sure, quite a few others are doing the same. 18 laps to go. Still quite a bit of racing left to be had. Justin Anasagak, 19.
Yeah, having to work some serious traffic right now. The back of the field all on top of each other.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely stacked. Micah right behind. He made his way through. Matthew Gale cuts through the chicane. You can see him slowing down right there. Remember, guys, incident points. You get 21. That's going to be a drive-through penalty. Any subsequent 10 incident points, 31, 41, 51, you will have to make your way into pit lane. Do a drive-through. Our leader, 2.5 seconds out in front of Jimmy Cocker. Jimmy Cocker sits second. Great drive for him tonight. Just absolutely consistent. We've talked about it a couple of times. Brody Falliker, though, I don't know how or what he's got under that hood, but 17 spots gained. Sitting P3, was somehow able to get in the top 10 for the end of stage 1, grabbing a bonus point. Just look how aggressive he goes over that chicane. It just still blows my mind. I'd be wrecked out. Possible trouble for Micah. We see
Yeah,
him
he
slow.
blew the backstretch chicane by a lot. Had to stop to serve that penalty.
Let's see as he's making his way. We'll have a replay. See Jordan McGraw down low. Micah heading really quick through there. Knows he's going to miss it. And, yeah. Going to have to slow that thing down and give that time back. Sure he wishes I did not catch that. Kevin Dallator, that 92 machine, sitting 21st. Jordan McGraw, 22nd, making his way through. Micah, 20th. Matthew Gale, the Cookie Monster machine, out here in the top 20, sitting 19th. Philip Bridgman, a solid run. I mean, he's up 3 spots, sitting P18. For Smith, he is 17th. Justin Anasagak, he's got a huge hill to climb out here. Currently sitting 16th, down 15 spots from where he started. Chloe, everybody is aggressive every race, I feel like, right?
That is true.
Joe Berg, pit lane for him. We'll see what he takes, what he does. Talked to him earlier on, had not pit. Great race for him. Matthew Opliger, still our current leader. Jimmy Cocker, just over.
Oh, another
2
mistake
seconds.
from Matthew Gale back here in the back.
Yeah, you can see him making his way back on the track. Missed that chicane there, I would imagine.
He has pretty good speed. It's just been real tough to.
Yeah, those mistakes.
Yes. I know about those.
I think we all had a few of those throughout our time racing. All right, for Smith 16, Jared Cardwell's going to be 15th out here. Talked about Justin Anasagak. He's sitting 14th. Joe Berg still in pit lane. Kind of a long pit stop for him. He's got some damage on that right front there.
Maybe he had a massive issue.
I'm pitting right here, Connor.
So far, this pit stop is over a minute for him. So, yeah, definitely repairing some damage for him. Matthew Opliger going to put him a lap down. Please tell me we would not give him the booth curse. Josh Taylor making his way down pit lane. He's had a fantastic night tonight. He's currently 8th as he heads down pit road.
And Asagak is going to have some serious track position on these guys that are pitting now, but he'll have the worst tires of these guys. And of course, who knows if some of those guys up at the front are attempting to try to make the rest of this race without coming to pit road. Again.
I'm kind of curious. He's always got some interesting strategies at play. Tonight is definitely another one. He is, as Jordan said, going to have older tires. As these guys go in, he's going to be making up quite a few spots. We'll see about how many, but man, oh man, take a look at this traffic he is currently stuck in. I know he's just got to be begging these guys internally to just get out of the way. The 37, Andrew Sanford, Jose Ruiz, Brendan Book, John Honeycutt, Chris Karch, all directly in front of him. A hard hit into the wall. I want to say that is going to be Brendan Book in that 5 machine.
Oh, that's another playoff driver.
Yeah, you see Justin going down low, gonna send it in. I'm not sure how far he's gonna go side by side with Jose Ruiz through the chicane coming out. Gonna tuck in behind Jose. Gonna bring it down low. Jose gonna let him by. Here we go. Justin making his way through the final chicane as he heads into lap 37. All right, Chloe, have a great night. Thanks for coming out, keeping us company. We appreciate it. Justin into 11th. He's got Brendan Book in front of him, who we saw hit the wall earlier on. He's got a little bit of damage, scuff marks on that left front. Not sure how long he's going to be able to hold him off, but man, Justin's still in a lot of traffic out here. Matthew Opliger still in first. Jimmy Cocker, that gap is growing between the two almost to 3 seconds.
And that is the negative side of that strategy, is you have good tires and you're able to work your way through the field, but
you gotta work your way through the field.
Yeah, you gotta work your way through the field.
As soon as I say Jimmy Cocker's almost 3 up, there we go, 3 seconds behind Brody Falliker. He is gonna be about 7, almost 8 seconds behind. How is he doing that? Almost taking all 4 tires over that turtle. You can see the undercarriage of his machine. That is, we're going Days of Thunder. They're not even Days of Thunder. What is that show? Ramping Things.
Ramping Things, Nitro Circus?
No, it's like a really old show.
It's like a really old show, but you've never seen it.
Yeah, you just see the commercials.
Well,
we'll just let that one slide. It'll come to me. Probably not. Luke Allen, Lucky Sevens. I can't tell you how many times. Maddie, help a sister out. Right? They it was a race car, orange car.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard. Thank you.
Just the good old boys. Never meaning no harm.
Here you go.
Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born.
Yes, I've never seen it, but surely we've all heard of it at least once, right? Yes, Miss Murda. Yes, you got it right there. The Luke Allen, the Lucky Sevens in that 7 machine sits P7. Chris Karch. How about that? Races in our F1 Series multi-series challenge, and he's out here on another road course sitting P8, gaining 8 spots. Justin Anasagak, here we go. Out here in 9th, directly behind Chris Karch. Quickly gaining as we head into the next chicane. Will he be able to make a move? It's going to be a tight battle for these guys. Coming around to the start-finish line, we're on lap 39 of 50. He's going to get momentum going in this first corner as they go side by side. Justin's going to cut over that curb there. Gains the spot. He goes to 8th.
Got one on your right.
Fantastic run by Justin out there. Matthew Opliger just looking so strong. That gap still increasing over P2. That's going to be Jimmy Cocker back there as he enters the chicane. Coming up on lap 40 here. Teammates Jimmy Cocker, Brody Falliker sitting 2nd and 3rd respectively. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, a great run for him tonight up here in the top 5. Connor Cunningham, I'm so impressed with him. Running out here in the top 5, gaining 17 spots, tied for the most spots gained with Brody Falliker, who has gained 17 spots.
Yeah, Cunningham had good speed in practice. Didn't back it up in qualifying or opted not to. Not really 100% sure which, but either way, looking really good in the race so far.
Absolutely. That car, no damage to it whatsoever that I can tell. Raced back with him on the Xbox days. He was in several leagues, seasons of ours in the NASCAR series. Great to see him out here doing so well. We've already had him in the booth for a top 3 finish. We'll see if we can't get him in there, just 2 spots away.
Oh,
Francis Hamilton, we've talked about him this season. So incredibly strong. P6 currently. Want to say Francis Hamilton, yeah, he is out here 4th in the standings. He gained a spot over last race. So great job to him. Luke Allen still lucky 7s for that number 7. Justin Anasagak, he's looking to change that though as he is trying to make his way up to Luke Allen. He's got a lot of time to make up. I don't know if he's going to make it happen. About 18 seconds or so. I know my math is terrible, but he's got a while to go. No one in front of him. He has made his way through that huge pack he was in. John Honeycutt, no one in front of him, but he's got a few drivers behind him, including Chris Karch, Brennan Book, Jose Ruiz, who these 3 drivers on top of each other. Anything can happen.
Those are all drivers who are in the same chat together communicating, so who knows what kind of, who knows what they're talking about. Probably either expressing their enjoyment of racing around each other or their displeasure with each other, but hey, you never know. Maybe a little both.
Very crowded track. Forrest Smith side by side. Got Josh Taylor leading it. Jarrett Cardwell side by side with the 93. That's going to be Joe Berg. Matthew Gale in the back of that pack, sitting P17.
Yeah, Cardwell and Smith have been, battling really hard back here. And, of course, you have Taylor on fresh tires, and I believe Berg may be on... Oh, no.
Josh Taylor back on track, but that's cost him some time. And he's got some left front damage, trying to make his way around Matthew Gale. Dalator, he's got some traffic around him. That is going to be our leader, Matthew Opliger, directly behind him. We're going to see Micah Allard in that 61 machine directly in front of Kevin. Joe Berg out here in 21st. Jordan McGraw looks like he's got a clear front view of the track. Not a lot to worry about here.
Oh, we're catching some people. How many laps are left?
40 42 of 50, so
Ooh, we're almost there.
getting close. We're getting close. Matthew Opliger made his way by that 92 machine. Coming up on Micah, we're gonna take a look. Going through that chicane, I'm telling you what. These guys make it look so easy, but boy, oh boy, it looks scary.
It is scary. I promise you, there's a pucker moment every time you go through there. I can assure
you.
you.
Know, I've been there and I've driven it about half the speed that you guys do, and I'm still scared. Take a look at his car, just jumping over those turtles. Making his way up to Micah, gonna take it down low. Micah stays up high, going into corner 1. Coming up to 6 seconds lead over Jimmy Cocker. Jimmy losing some time, but Brody Falliger's teammates side by side. This is gonna be for P2. Jimmy is gonna lose that spot to Brody Falliger. Brody moves up to 2nd, Jimmy down to 3rd. Absolutely insane. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer sitting P4. Back enough where I'm not sure that he's going to be able to catch him. We'll find out. Jimmy Cocker's lost a lot of time to our leader. We'll see. Ryan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well out there. Connor Cunningham still in the top 5, up 17 spots. Brody Falliger, our biggest mover. Yeah, he's had that. The same theme all night long. Biggest mover at 18 spots gained. Woo, Jimmy Cocker really jumping that turtle. Almost 6-second lead still. Brody Falliger kind of closing that gap a little bit. Lap 43 of 50. Can he catch up to Matthew Opliger?
The leader just did a 25.29.
Opliger has yet to win this season. He's looking for his first win, and it could be tonight. Still plenty of laps left to have anything happen. Obviously, he's got a great, consistent car out here. Great strategy. Did he take care of his tires enough to bring it home? Brody Falliger, you see it, just under 6 seconds. It keeps fluctuating.
7.719.
Jimmy Cocker still losing a bit of time. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer's just waiting for that mistake to happen so that he can gain that spot. He's about 7 seconds back. He's gonna need a big mistake from Jimmy, and probably a couple of them. Connor Cunningham right behind Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, about 1.5, 2 seconds back. Very, very consistent. We've talked about it. Francis Hamilton, I'll tell you what, so consistent. Going too wide with Luke Allen. Luke taking over that 6th spot. Francis Hamilton, right where he started the race, sitting P7. Francis Hamilton for FIWB. That FIWB teammates just doing a great job tonight. Francis getting very, very loose coming out of that chicane. He manages to hold on to it. He is a playoff driver. Currently sits 4th. Before this race tonight, Luke Allen was 5th. These guys very, very close, and right next to each other on track too. Taking a look at Justin, we saw a different strategy from him. He went in pit during the stage 3.
Pit boxing 10.
Had a huge uphill battle to climb as he's trying to make his way through traffic. Currently sits P8. He is hoping that these guys go in. So far, I do believe he is the only one to go in for tires or fuel or anything like that, if not damaged in stage 3. Five to go. Down to the wire here. This race ends the round of 12. After tonight, only 8 drivers move on. Who is it gonna be?
And I am really surprised that Anasagak hasn't been able to make up more ground. I thought the tires would pay a lot better dividends than they have. But you can see, still 32 seconds back of our leader.
Yeah, you know, I've seen some crazy strategies from him this season. I know he's probably wasn't too happy about how those strategies played out, but you just never know. It could go one way or the other, and he's taking risks out there, which is what you gotta do, but he's 57 points to the good. I mean, he's golden for the round of 8. So I think it's a risk that he could afford to make. He's having fun out here. Man, he is sliding all over the place, almost into the grass. I kind of feel like he overdrove it, and his tires are absolutely screaming at him.
Yeah, that corner is actually one of the faster ones you take. You kind of, that first part of that first right-hander in that little complex, you really sail it in there to try to late apex that second right-hander to help set up for the double left that's coming. And if you overstep just a little bit, maybe have a little bit too much speed, maybe a little too much rear brake in the car, it's very easy to lose it.
Seen him coming out of this first chicane, almost touching that wall.
Oh yeah, you got to get right up next to it.
Yeah, I feel like you could touch it if you put your hand out the window. Hugging that bottom line and getting into the second chicane, just all over that wheel, into the grass, over the turtle, and off we go into the start-finish line. Almost loses it. Holds on to it, though. Matthew Opliger, still our leader, and almost an 8-second lead. He's just got to hold on to it. Keep it consistent. Don't do anything crazy. Just keep it on the track, and this is his race to win here. First race win of the season if he can get it done. Not a playoff driver, as he has not completed enough races to do so.
Yeah, you
no
really
playoff driver has won in this round of 12.
I really felt that Kansas was going to be his night, and that was the night that Tristan Helf was able to go to the victory. He had a late mistake that took him out of the running, but he was definitely one of the two making the most noise that evening. And today looking for a little bit of redemption, and he's only a handful of laps away from getting it.
Yeah, 3 to go at this point, and I agree, Jordan. He's had so many solid races, Kansas being one of them. And I know this has got to be redemption for him. He's just got to keep it steady, keep it consistent, on track. This is his. He's got some traffic up ahead of him. I know probably not what he wants to see, and that is going to be Philip Bridgman as he sits P18. Brody Falliker still just under 8 seconds. Not really gaining, not really losing anymore at this point.
This battle for 9th really heating up between Honeycutt and Ruiz, and also it looks like Brendan Book might have lost a position to Andrew Sanford. So some really, really heated battles here in the middle of the pack in the closing laps of this one.
I know, every time we come up on these drivers, they are just on top of each other. John Honeycutt teammates with Jose Ruiz for FTR. On top of each other. Then you have Chris Karch sitting 11th, directly behind these two. Again, anything can happen. Andrew Sanford leading this next pack. Brendan Book directly behind him. Josh Taylor not too far behind as we come up. 2 to go here at Charlotte Roval. Matthew going side by side with Philip Bridgman. That is a lapped par officially now.
Yeah, Bridgman giving him plenty of room through a really tight portion of racetrack, able to make that pass.
Are you still out on track?
No, we brought her in. Crew chief told me that they've seen enough.
All right, I was gonna say, how do you know all this? You're still
Because
driving.
I am omnipotent. I am everywhere. I have eyes in the skies.
Oh man. Yeah, it seems like Matthew Opliger and Brody Falliker are very solid first and second, unless they make a mistake. after that, things can happen. I mean, one mistake can switch positions for these drivers. Quite a bit of space in between Connor Cunningham and Luke Allen, who lucky sevens for him. He's now in 6th, moving on up almost into the top 5. The wise J-Mac knows all. I mean, he's got like 20 eyes around his head if he's out there on track.
Indeed.
To say, you do a better job than I do in the booth when you're out on track. Francis Hamilton, right where he started, P7.
Oh!
Finish a solid night for him. What do you see, Jordan?
Oh, I thought John Honeycutt was about to crack the wall, but he was able to hold off from hitting it. But him and Jose Ruiz on top of each other, but Jose just hasn't been able to find that opportune moment to complete the pass. And Christopher Karch looking on, he's not quite close enough to strike, but if there's a mistake, he could.
We're on the final lap, guys. Matthew Albinger looking for his first win. FTR drivers in the top 10, but let's go back to Matthew Opliger getting ready to head into that oval section and gonna hit our first chicane of the final lap. Bring it home a winner. I do not want to jinx this man. I know he's looking forward to it. First time winner here in SnB as he goes through the first chicane, if he can get it done. Great runs. We've seen him consistent. Just unfortunately, some mishaps in the final part of a few races that have ripped the win out of his hands. Here we go into the final chicane. Right after that, we're going to see him take the checkered flag. Matthew Opliger gets his first win of the season, goes through completely sideways. Great job to Matthew on his first win out here. Brody Falliker finishes the over the line second. Jimmy Cocker in third. Great night for FIWB. How about that? Man, oh man. Let's get Brody in here. We need to get Mr. Opliger getting that win.
Oh, we still got a good battle cooking here for the ninth spot. Jose able to make that pass.
We got some bad to the bone up in the booth here.
Indeed.
All right, Mr. Opliger. Let's try to get him in here. I'll go ahead and ping him. See him making his way around. First win. I know he's got to be excited. Brody Falliker finishing second. Jimmy Cocker third. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer completes the race fourth. Connor Cunningham, another great race for him out there in the top 5. Do we have a Matthew yet? No Matthew. All right, we're going to bring it on over to second, which is going to be Brody Falliker. These guys just so incredibly consistent. Oh my goodness, I saw you in a weird angle and I thought you were going to hit the barrels. Brody, man, 18 spots gained tonight. Absolutely incredible. Started in the rear of the field. First of all, was that by choice?
No, it was not. I messed up on both my qualifying laps.
Brutal. So how do you take that start towards the rear of the field and then bring it home second?
Well, I honestly thought the race was fun. You know, coming through the field and everything. You know, I had some kind of mess up where I had a slowdown penalty. And it cost me like 3 spots after stage 3. So if I, you know, didn't make that mistake, I might have had something for the 20. But you know, we weren't sure if he was gonna make it on fuel because you know, Justin fitting. And you know, I kind of got. I was just hoping.
We saw you even get a top 10 for that first stage. Absolutely incredible to even make your way up there. So you're looking solid for the round of 8 here. What's your thoughts going into the final races?
Well, I can happily say that I like every track left on the schedule. which
right.
gives me a lot of confidence.
Absolutely. A huge momentum, the P2 coming out into the final round of 8 and then moving into the championship 4. So congratulations on the second. What a comeback race. Not good qualifying, but coming out here to finish second, even in the first stage getting a top 10. So just a great run.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan, we got Mr. Jimmy Cocker out here finishing P3. Got an interview.
All right, I guess I'll hand out the interview. Jimmy, with a strong start, a strong finish. Talk about your evening.
Yeah, you know, we had a good race car, but it just wasn't to the pace of Anna Sogak, and I knew I've done a lot of practice with Brody over the last week. Knew he was going to be really fast. Felt like I was a top 5 car. I think there were a couple of other guys that were faster that got wiped up in some stuff, and we really never got to see a long run until the very end. I think Jurgensmeyer was also really fast. But really, tonight was all about just staying above that cut line. I was plus 17 down there in 6th position in points, and I just kind of wanted to maintain my spot. Felt like the qualifying was there, and just kind of maintain track position throughout.
Well, it was definitely a strong set of races here. How do you feeling going into the next 3 races, the final round before our championship?
Unlike my teammate, I don't like any of the races that are coming up. Chicagoland, I think I've done a B fix once in my life there, and I was not fast. Got beat by everyone in top split, and then Iowa, and then Michigan. I guess Michigan is the one I'm looking forward to the most out of all those. But yeah, some work to be done for me, and maybe my FIWB teammates can give me a little bit of help there.
Well, that Frozen, that is Jimmy Cocker coming home with a strong finish in 3rd.
All right, our race winner here is going to be Matthew Opliger, and please tell me if I pronounce your last name correctly. But what is it? Opliger. Okay. All right, Matthew Opliger. No, you can tell me. He finishes the race as a winner here tonight. First time for the NASCAR series, so a great job out here. You gained 5 spots. Take us through your race. We saw you restart in the lead, and you finished it out strong. How did you get out here in the lead?
So I started off, I was pretty disappointed with qualifying, to be honest. I thought I could qualify much better than 6th, but yeah, I hit the wall early on. So I guess the damage is really
Take a video for...
on pit road to get it repaired, and you know, I knew it for a long
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, you had such consistent laps out there, just putting the field behind you. But we've seen you have so many strong races and not have the finish that you deserve. So what was the difference for tonight?
That is pathetic.
I really don't know. I guess it was just probably
Darn.
just getting clean air, because maybe I'm just better at road courses. I don't know.
Well, you definitely are great at road courses. A huge congratulations for your first win in SnB, and it's here at the Roval, a challenging but fun track. So great run tonight, and congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we are done for the night. The Roval 50 laps. It was crazy. It was entertaining. These guys did a fantastic job. Next week, we are going to be headed to the round of 8. It's going to be absolutely insane for these final 4 races. 1 of 8 drivers will be a champion, and it all starts at Chicagoland next week. So be sure to tune in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it, and I know the drivers do also. You guys have a great night. All right, that's it.
GG's, Matthew.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Good job.
Good race.
Sorry for mispronouncing your name like a dingus.
I didn't want to, like,
totally tell me.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
fine.
it's been like the last 4 weeks or whatever. But...
Oh yeah, I've totally pronounced your name the same forever. Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Brody's name has been mispronounced. I think the first 2 seasons, everyone said Falliker.
Wait, that's what I say. What the heck is it?
It's Folliker.
Oh shit.
I still call him
Close enough.
Falliker.
Yeah, close enough.
Y'all need to tell me these things. I am
every
like
broadcast
terrible
says
with
it
names.
differently, so.
Yeah.
I need to go through and just have you guys all pronounce these names for me.
Yeah, we'll do like the ESPN thing where they give like a little audio cue of their name.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you totally need to. Well, great race tonight. Good job on the win. First time. That's awesome.
Definitely.
I think he
Good
left,
win.
so.
How many times have I gonna finish second on a road
No, he didn't.
course?
Like I called it to one of my friends in a VC. I said I think every race this round has been, or every race has won by a non-playoff driver. I think. And
It has. Yep. There was no playoff driver that won any of these.
But
Crazy.
Kind of helps.
First 3 races.
I know. Wild. We'll see what happens for the round of 8. But man, fun race. You guys, Folliker.
No, Falliker. Say Falliker.
It don't matter to me.
I'll try to correct that. It's been like this for a couple seasons, so it's gonna take me a minute.
Pete still thinks I drive the 31.
You have him so messed up on that. It's funny.
He just has to know I'm a Hamlin fan, and then he'll get it.
Yeah, that's true. I'll try to remind him that. Hopefully he'll be back this season. We'll see.
Yeah. I haven't heard
All
from
right,
him in
guys. I know. Yeah, he. I don't know if you knew, but he was moving out there and
New York.
got some kind of cut on his leg. And got like a huge infection. Had to go to the hospital. Had like 104 fever.
Oh, all right. I'm
he
gonna
got some kind of
call
crazy
it.
staph
I need to.
infection or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of
and his
forgot I
leg
was just
is 3
streaming
times
right
the
there.
size of his other one.
So.
No,